So it's, I don't know how many hours later. I've been awake 2 hours, and I've got a migraine again. I'm not surprised. We're finding out they've rejected my medication. I've requested it, and I've not checked to see if it's been accepted, because if it's been rejected again, I don't know what I'm actually meant to do, because it was due yesterday, and they know that. I don't know why you would reject 5 or 5 items of someone's main medication. What they're gonna do, like suddenly just stop it? I think we all know that stopping certain medications are very dangerous. This is what happened a month ago when my doctor suddenly took me off my painkiller, didn't tell me, just rejected it, then took it off my list. Then for 2 weeks I was asking for it, and eventually she put it back on my list and let me have it. So I was going to wait as long as possible before checking, but if it's been rejected, then I don't know what I'm meant to do. I'm probably going to have to ring 111 and tell them what they've done. So I'm going to have to look. Probably next time I film, I'm either going to be like, oh, I've got it, or I'm going to be really upset because I'm not going to be able to understand why they've just stopped my medication. Also, the doctor is actually meant to ring you and say, we're not giving you this medication because of blah blah blah. Not just stop it and not tell you. So I don't even want to look, but I'm going to have to look because the day's getting on. I've got a bloody migraine. I'm really down. It's funny because I had a really good day yesterday. I thought, oh, today's quite a good day for me. I've got a bit of stuff done. I've not felt too down. I was anxious a couple of times. Maybe that's why I was anxious, because that was going on. But overall it weren't a bad day. The sun was out. I didn't feel too bad. I put makeup on, and then that happens. So it's me. Oh God, obviously it's me. Oh my God, do you know what? Yesterday I was coming out with really daft things. Not on here, but I was saying really daft things. And then I think I'm saying daft things because my head is absolutely killing me. I've just laid down. So it's an hour since I filmed. So when I got off here, I don't think I went straight on to check my medication. I think I did something for about 5 minutes, and I thought I can't put it off because if it's been rejected, I obviously need to either ring the surgery, which I don't want to do. I'd rather buddy pull all my fingernails out. That would be less painful. I've never tried to pull a finger. Oh God, no! I don't actually want to pull my fingernails out, but you know what I mean. Or ring 111 and see if they can give me all my medication, which I don't think they can. Anyway, so I went on it. It'd been rejected. So I rang my dad. I was like, what are they playing at? Why are they rejecting my medication? This doesn't make any sense. It's long-term medication. It's dangerous to just stop it. Why has the doctor not phoned me? Why has it been rejected? I got really stressed out. Oh, my head is really killing me. I feel like I've been bloody punched or kicked in the head or something. It's really painful. I got really stressed out on the phone. I got really stressed out on the phone. I was like, I don't even want to ring. And he was like, do you want me to ring? I went, but they can't tell you anything because I've not given permission. And then speak to them. He said, I can see if I can speak to a doctor and tell them you're really stressed out, you can't understand why they've stopped your medication, and ask if they could phone you. And I was on the phone really stressed out for about, I don't know how long, maybe 10 minutes. And then I got off the phone. And then I texted him, I was like, can you ring the pharmacy? Because I just got this weird feeling. Well, I said, can you ring the pharmacy? Because before any of us rings the surgery, we need to just make sure it's definitely not gone through. I had this weird feeling, and I don't know why I thought to ring the pharmacy. So he said, okay. And then I was sat here really stressed out, and I just started reading up about like doctors and what they're meant to do and what they're not meant to do regarding the behaviour and how they're meant to treat people or not treat people. And I read for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I was on the GMC site, because it says even if the doctor doesn't like you and you have a massive fallout, which we've not had, they should just treat you like everyone else, and they shouldn't let their personal opinion come into how they treat their patients. Whether or not they like you or not, they should treat everyone the same and fairly. And I was like, well, I'm not being treated fairly. They're literally just stopping my medication and they're not telling me. So I got really stressed out about it. And I went back on. I thought, I'm requesting it again and I'm telling them what they're doing is wrong. So I requested them individually so I could put a message on each one, because I think you're only allowed to put 150 characters on, including spaces. So you basically can't write much. Probably a good job with me. Well, probably I would have wrote a bloody essay, to be honest. And on the first one I put, this has run out, why is it being rejected? I need this medication. Then on the second one, I think I put, why is this being rejected? I need it. Can a GP please phone me? Then the third one, I put very similar things on all four. And then about 5 minutes later, my phone rang and it was the name of my surgery where I go. And I thought, that's a receptionist, because when a doctor phones you, 9 times out of 10, they ring from the mobile phone because it's the on-call doctor and it's a private number. And I thought, oh God, it's a receptionist. Which one's it going to be? And I almost cancelled the call, I'll be honest. I was literally a split second from cancelling it. And then I answered it. And it was Alison. And it sounded really busy, actually. Never heard it so busy for a very long time. It used to be that busy. And, yeah, she must have been sat in the back room. And she's like, my doctor had asked her to phone me. And I'm thinking, oh, God. Am I going to get a telling off now? Because I did request them yesterday, last night, 4 a.m, and then again today, but I got a little, you could tell I was stressed out in the messages. They're still on there, I've not said anything bad. And she went, they've gone through. They went through yesterday. I went, but it's showing as rejected. She went, well, if it's not a doctor that's done it, it does. She said, but that doesn't mean it's not gone through. And I was like, oh, thank you for letting me know. And that was basically the end of the conversation. And I rang my dad and told him. And he said he's been trying to ring the pharmacy and he can't get through. And I said it's a really crap system, because if the doctor's not done it, it shows as rejected, but it's probably gone through. So I don't know where I got up to, because my dad phoned me and it cut me off. But basically, he's just spoke to the pharmacy and they had several items go through for me yesterday. Oh God, that system's really crap, because it says rejected. So I kept asking for it, because you really would. You would keep asking for it. I know some people would eventually ring and say, why am I not getting it? But I hate ringing. I'd rather pull my own nail. I don't want to say that again, but I'd rather be stuck in a lift for an hour. Oh God, I bet that wouldn't be fun. Yeah, let's just say in a lift for an hour. My head is killing. I've not edited any videos. I haven't edited any videos. I think the last one I edited was Monday and I started Tuesdays and I thought, oh God, you talked a lot. I think I got about 20 minutes into it. And yeah, I didn't do any after that. I got quite a bit done yesterday. I did some housework and sorting stuff around the house. I was in a good mood yesterday, and obviously I'm stressed out because obviously I thought all my medication had been rejected, and I thought, God, what's the problem now? God, I've not even rung the doctors or anything. since my doctor kicked off. Well, they phoned me 2 days later after she had a go at me. But other than that, I've just stayed away. I've just had my medication and that's it. I've not done anything else. Even when I've been ill, I've not rung up. I've just, I'd rather ring 111, which I will if I get sick. I'm just staying off, or I'm trying to stay off the radar. And that's basically what I'm doing at the moment. But literally my doctor went on and I've requested my medication again. And she's like, she would have messaged whoever, and whoever got the message rang me, basically. And it was Alison. And I was off the phone within 30 seconds. Oh, my head's killing. Yeah, that's it. My dad's going to pick it up for me. They said there's several items, so hopefully it's all gone through. But oh my god, like literally. It was so stressful, and my dad said anyone would get stressed out because if it's been rejected and it's been all of it and not just one, and no one's rung them about it, of course they would be like, what's the problem? And they would keep like asking for it. So I asked for it again at like 5 a.m. and then obviously I went when I said I'm going to have a look, because obviously I needed a solution to it if I wasn't allowed it. And it said rejected, and I was like, oh god, I had a meltdown. Not like a full-on meltdown, I was just like upset and stressed out, thinking, why are they doing this to me? And then obviously I went on the GMC, and it said even like a doctor, if they don't like the patient, and they're not allowed to, they're supposed to let the personal view affect their work as a doctor. They're meant to act professional no matter what, even if they don't like the patient, even if it's not the normal patient. They're supposed to just act professionally. So, yeah, that's what I thought anyway. And I went to bed, when I first found out, I stayed up for about 2.5 hours longer than I would normally. And it was getting light outside and the birds were singing when I laid down. And I've not had enough sleep and I woke with a migraine, and I got even more stressed out thinking they've rejected it again. And I couldn't understand, because why would you keep rejecting someone's medication without speaking to them? Like, it's really important medication. It's not like if they suddenly stopped, if you was on antibiotics, if they suddenly stopped them, it wouldn't be dangerous. Yeah, you wouldn't get better, but, it wouldn't be dangerous. But most of the ones that I'm on, it tells you not to suddenly stop them. So I was just like, why would they do that to someone? Doesn't make sense. So I did request it again, and then within 5 minutes or 10 minutes maximum, I'm getting a phone call off the surgery. And I knew the doctor wouldn't ring me herself, but then again, she doesn't need to ring me to tell me that my medication's gone through. A doctor's hardly going to do that. They're going to get the receptionist to do it. But yeah, God, my head's killing me. So, I'm going downstairs. Well, I'm not going straight downstairs. I'm going to have my shower, wash my face. I'm going to see what the weather is, because if it's as hot as yesterday, I'm going to definitely put leggings on. Yeah, but I'm going to get dressed. But I'm going to do this as quickly as possible, because I've been stressed out for the last 2.5 hours upstairs, when I really should be getting on with things. Wait on now, I'm not joking. I've had a shower, did my hair without looking in the mirror, and I've just caught a glimpse of myself. Looks like I've got a mullet. Yeah, got dressed, and that's it. My head's killing me. I need painkillers badly. I'm really down, because even though my medication went through and everything, I thought it had it, and it stressed me out, and I kept thinking, what have I done wrong? Because I hadn't done anything, I've not even talked to them. Kept myself to myself for weeks and weeks and weeks, and didn't even ring when I was sick. I hope there's no one outside because I know there's a parcel. I saw him doing it because I've been away that long. Oh no, look, next door's going to be out. No, you're wagging. You never wag, do you? No, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, I'm wagging now. You giddy? There's a bird outside. Do you know where? Yeah. Behave. Clear up. You are so naughty. Oh, you think it's funny? You think it's funny, do you? You think it's funny? You? She thinks it's actually funny. She's actually running around wagging at me because she thinks it's funny what she did. She thinks she's bloody funny, that dog, I'll tell you what. I don't think she's bloody funny. I don't know what she ran after. She came back pretty quick. Might have been that bird. Oh, shit. I don't know what she would have done with the bird. So I got this. I'm sure I only got a dispatch for this. Oh, you come to wag at me. What do you think that's funny? Because I'd love to know what's funny. Eh, you fucker. Beat ya. Want to a treat? A mint one? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I ordered a dispatch for this yesterday. So it came quite quickly. Oh god, I can't even rip it. So I weren't sure on the size. I almost got a size bigger. And then, what did I drop? Ooh, there's a lollipop in there. Can you see? So you could have had the rainbow on its own, or you could have had the rainbow with the quote, or you could have had the rainbow with the NHS logo, or you could have had the rainbow with a quote. So I kind of guessed at the size. This is going to be a snug fit if it fits. But I feel like the next size up would have been way too small. There was a part of me that thought, should I just get the rainbow on its own? Because in a few weeks, or in a couple of months, the NHS part won't be as significant as it is now. But it's actually quite a nice hoodie. Oh, it is actually really nice. It's got drawstrings on that are tied. I like them when they're tied because they can't get lost. And it's got a pouch pocket at the front, which is one of my favourite things in a hoodie. I'm so happy. I just hope it fits. But I do feel like the next size up would have been really baggy on me. But this is going to be a very close fit. I can tell when I'm actually trying to put it on. Don't know why. But I can tell it's going to be a bit of a squeeze, to be honest. Here it is. Probably it feels tighter because I'm used to putting on really loose hoodies. Oh, I'm messing my hair up. Oh god. The bit you put your head through is really tight. So I've really hurt myself. Oh God, do you know what? This is tight. If I pull it down, I'm not going to get it off again. No. Let's take it off. That was a waste of money. Because I can't even get it on. Well, I reckon if I pulled it... Oh. Oh. Yep, should have gone up. Yeah, sorry. I just can't get it on. Or if I got it on, I wouldn't get it off, I can tell you that. There's absolutely no gift to it. And I was umming and ahhing on the sizes. And lately, I've been buying stuff in my proper size. And even a size below. So I thought, oh, normally I would get such and such a size. But I'll get one size smaller than my normal size. And now it doesn't fit. Unfortunately. Because it was dirt cheap. It was $14 including postage. You just sent it via courier. I don't think she's funny chasing whatever she chased. My head's killing. I'm not sucking on a lolly. Meant to be taking tablets to lose about 5 kilograms to get in that. And then my other one, which I know what it is, it's from Amazon. I bought this to wash my car with, and it's massive. Didn't know it was that big. And then what I was talking about yesterday. I've had these before now. Last time I got them probably when they were on offer. But I've not had them for a couple of years. And I originally got them that time when my hair started snapping really high up. Well, this time it ain't snapping, it's just falling out. And I've been doing a lot of research on it. And apparently, it's reacting to something from 3 months ago because it takes 3 months to get to the point where it starts falling out. So 3 months ago, I was eating a vegan diet with not much nutrients and not enough protein, so it's potentially not having enough protein that's done it. 3 tablets a day. These are not easy to take. And the next one I'm going to get on the 3 for 2 at Boots. So I can get my points. And it works out about £2 or £3 cheaper than the current price on Amazon. Also, they stink. I remember now, and they're gigantic. Here's new Mr. Giraffe, who she loves and adores. Well, she's only had him a day, but he's wet. She's already had him in his gob. And this is old Mr. Giraffe. Mr. Giraffe used to be this colour. Look at the colour. And we couldn't wash him because he would fall apart. So she's finally killed the squeaker in him. So she's got a new Mr. Giraffe. Hello, YouTube. I'm Mr. Giraffe.